G'day folks, Aermacchi here. Welcome to Fights On and a special episode for you. You can just see the tip of a propeller blade behind me. If you look above, we have a Mark 16 Spitfire suspended in or on a stand. We're about to give you a quick tour of the Royal Australian Air Force Aviation Museum here in Perth. So it's probably the most isolated museum you'll ever run across. So I was driving past, I thought I'd jive in and get some footage and show you what's there. So hang on and let's go have a look at things. So firstly, here's our Spitfire. I don't know if it's a legit one or it's just a model. It looks pretty legit. And then the sign here says that this Mark 16 Spitfire was dedicated as a memorial of fallen comrades by Bishop Dennis Bryant, DFC, the 25th of August 1985, and it replaces a Mark 22 that was formerly mounted here. So, interesting. Let's see what we've got in the museum. I haven't been here for probably 20 or 30 years, so this should be interesting one way or the other. It looks like it's open, which is good. Cute little helicopter next to the seating area. So $15 to get in, so why not if it helps. So we've got here a Consolidated PBY-5A Catalina flying boat. Not something you see very often, and it's certainly taking up a lot of space. I'll show you in, you can actually see in here, I don't know if it's like a bomb site, like a bomb bay area or something, but you can actually see inside the nose of it. It's possible they just stuck that in there for viewing pleasure. Big ass radial engines. And you can read a bit about it. It's a very busy display, this. Pratt & Whitney 1830 Wasp twin row radial 1200 horsepower 14 cylinder engine. Ooh, very nice. You can get an idea of the wheel size by just comparing my hand to it. It's enormous. And an open gun bay. So this is a Bofors 40mm AA AAA gun, a kind of famous World War II era type guns. Usually they were two barrels, but this one's a single, I guess. Got a little weird, interesting UAV, custom built, 1999. Okay, different. Little chopper. There's the Catalina wing is enormous. Like I'm having to literally turn upside down just to get you back to the body. So this is, I think, this is personal aircraft of Horry Miller, one of West Australia's pioneer aviators and the founder of the MMA Morals Robinson Miller airline. Now they haven't been out of business for ages, haven't been in business for ages. So it's a Wacket, whatever that is. I don't know, but a little bit different. Hamilton Standard Blade has a pretty common name in the space. And there's a hell of a lot of engines here. Not sure what each of them are, but we will find out. So this one is, this is the Goblin from the Vampire. Lordy, these things are noisy as all hell. I've actually seen a Vampire fly at an air show, and my god, it's the noisiest plane I think I've ever run across. I don't know if this is the same or it's just something similar. No, this is a engine from a Gloucester Meteor. 3,600 pounds, 3,600 pounds of thrust. Wow, nowadays 25,000 pounds is considered pretty average. Rolls-Royce Nini. So what was this used in? It powered the Supermarine Attacker, the Hawker Seahawk, and a variety of other planes. Lordy, that's a pretty amazing looking engine. Now this one's a Rolls-Royce Avon, which I think they used, was it in a Canberra and the Sabre, yeah. So this is what they used in the Commonwealth Aircraft Corporation Sabre jet. So the Australian equivalent of the F-86, which actually had more power and thrust than the US one. You can see the blades. This was used in a Canberra as well. So for those of you who've never heard of the CAC Sabre, that's it there. Look it up. It is different than the F-86 that you would know from the US. It's a turboprop engine from the Fairy Gannet. A little bit smaller than the old jet engines. This one's a helicopter engine from the Puma. Ah, cool. Now this monstrosity, what is this? This is a, yeah, so it's from as a Rolls-Royce Dart from a Vickers Viscount. So that's a civilian one. That is a big ass engine and a big ass prop. I mean, that's taller than I am. I couldn't even reach up to there. That's how tall it is. And it had, how many of them? 4 or 2? 4. Woohoo! Ooh, we get a pilot trainer. Under restoration, bugger. You can see the Catalina a bit from back here. Someone's glider. Just a bit of info about helicopters. Now this, I think this is a Bede. Yeah, I haven't seen or heard of these for years. They were so cool. It was like a little single person plane. You could get a prop version and you could get a jet engine version. It was a kit plane from memory. So very cool. Haven't seen one of them for a long time. So on the first level of the stairs you can see a better view of the Canberra and the Mk and the Spit. So we'll just go up to the top, see if I can do this without falling over. Here we go. That's a pretty heck of a amazing view. That Canberra is actually really cool. I like those nacelles or whatever they call them sticking out of the engine, those little things. Very cool. And looking down on top of the Spitfire, that beautiful 5-blade prop, but that Lancaster is very impressive. Huge thing. Huge. And we got one final level. The stairs are rather narrow, so gotta be careful. That's a hell of a view up here. I'll tell you what, it's stinking hot. Really, really hot. And you know, they say heat rises. Well, it's definitely, as you come up the stairs, it's warmer up here than it is down there. You're a sitting duck in one of these things. Alright, I'm going to put the phone down now so I can take both hands and climb down.
Level 1, speed meters on the right. Level 2, speed meters on the left. 3, 2, 1, bike up. Alright, now we're going to try something different. There's 14. See where I am. I'm at your right forward, about a 3/4 mile. Oh, yeah. Good luck. There's trigger down. Trigger down. That was good. Well done, nice stuff. Just get like yourself, like it up. That's what I got. That's 2, knock it off.